Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide. We're in the right place, but the one we're due to meet is yet to show. Ought we to wait for them?
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Forgive me, Arisen. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
A place to call one's own is no small fortune. I should like such an abode myself. Say, when next we meet, will you tell me about all the sights you have seen on your travels? I do so enjoy hearing about them. In the meantime, I shall leave you with this, in the hopes that 'twill be of some use to you. Glindir.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes? We must rest, though the sun is still up. Taken care of before the day's done.
Big in the crowd, less eyes on me. Want some in a real battle?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign?
Yep.
I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I have no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make life rather difficult for the Queen Regent.
What is Dragon's Gaze? If you use the item known as the Dragon's Gaze, Wakestone shards will be displayed on your map. Bear in mind, however, that the number and location of shards that can be found will change over time. Collect 3 Wakestone shards, and they will combine to form a Wakestone. Yep. So, fossilized Dragon's Eye. Bears the power to locate wakestone shards and note their location on your map.
Shall we seek out the young man from the other day?
Very well.
I'll guide you there direct.
Why wouldn't we use that dragon's gaze? Might as well.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Let's see what it does.
You!
You.
Welcome.
Who said that?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
What? Oh, so close.
Should I get up today? Reckon I'd spend my life here if I could.
There we go. Ooh.
Follow me.
You impudent little...
Now, where was I bound again?
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
If you've anything edible, I'll gladly lessen your burden.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces and qualities what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the prop, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
We've come all this way, only to find ourselves unawaited. Perhaps our timing was awry.
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
We're not a fighter, so we don't need these. Can sell these here. There's so much rotten stuff. Lantern oil. inventory now. If it's rotten, I don't need it. I've got 9 bunches of flowers. Explosive arrows. We need to give those flowers to people, but so far the only sort of friend person that I've come across is the elf.
So tight. I'd get just about any.
Really scary. I've never seen one.
Maybe our assistant as well, the woman in the village, Mel. Alright, let's look at the quests.
We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are dead.
Let's just use this dragon's breath thing. Dragon's gaze. Oh. Really? 2? And they're back inside.
None of it's guaranteed tomorrow. It's just life.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
There's no way you can't jump up there. You're saying you can't jump up here?
I'm tired of breaking my back for someone else.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible. Where it's possible. I just nodded off for a moment there.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined. Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
That's not at the expense of my duty.
This place is awful dull. Can't complain, like.
This place is lovely. I might stay a while.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
Here, if you please.
I'm surrounded by winches on all sides.
I've been on my feet all day. My legs are as lead. Still a while.
Okay. Now don't fall off. There we go. The other one's in the noble quarter.
How long this job's supposed to last? I'll feel inside that one.
Some call it cultured, I call
When
it
does my
dumb.
watch end?
Nice place, this.
Seems
I'm in no hurry to
I
leave.
could use 'em.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You have lost sight of your path, but I can point the way. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange.
50 gold, okay.
I have seen your path. May these words guide you true.
Consider thy path with a cautious eye and an open mind, lest the light of revelation forsake thee.
You've my gratitude.
Great. Great.
If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Oracles. Oracles are useful allies in a chaotic world. Their guiding sight allows them to impart words of wisdom to the Arisen, illuminating the path they ought to follow or revealing the course of action they should next take. If a quest has you at an impasse, or if you have lost your way on your adventure, pay a visit to an oracle. You might receive a hint that will point you in the right direction. Not for the quest we've got selected. What do we have? Just follows. Contend with your pursuer. Visit Melv. Attend the masquerade, but we need to have a nice outfit. We need to have a load of money to buy that. Unless I can steal one. I've gone into the dungeon before, but I got arrested straight away. One guard let me in, the other guard arrested me. So I'm not going back there anytime soon. Am I allowed in the noble area at night?
Someone do aught about this?
What's he doing?
Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it.
Okay.
See, a friend of mine has an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Understand me? 'Twouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own.
Why is everyone selling
What
their houses?
say you?
200,000. Okay. Alright,
Well,
I'm
you
not
needn't
far off.
decide this very moment. Come speak with me again once your mind's
Is it this house?
quite the predicament.
So tired. I'd kick just about anywhere.
Could be up on the wall. So, there have been a few guard deaths.
Neither.
Let's see if there's guards in here. We're supposed to be able to revive people. Oh. A chest? That's where the wake stone was. Nice. Why is she half health?
Wonder how long this job's supposed to last.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
We found prayers. What hope have we? Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor?
Have a nice apple, mate.
Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
I suppose it goes without saying that our first step ought to be gathering information.
Right you are.
Gather.
What say we
indeed.
gather some information?
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
We're in your...
Is there aught I can assist you with?
Yes.
Right, just follow me.
Where is the Malcolm?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Whoa. Really?
Do not approach me.
Alright, chill out.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is Malcolm all right?
You tell me.
We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Okay.
What teachings might salve the people's way? I must be grateful.
Where are the vaults? Oops.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer.
I've been down here before, haven't I? Yes, I remember this. Okay. So maybe that's the exit.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
I do doubt. I think we're in the right place. Although we can't go down here.
Why, that hurts!
Oh, hell yes. Well, where's that guy gone?
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late.
Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Let me think on this a moment.
Grin and bear it, I'll make it through.
Got to sell off what I can.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now. Just where are these bolts exactly? Let us return to Sir Kendrick. Perchance he will know more. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our
Oh, he's
way.
right here. He wasn't there a minute ago.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Uh-huh.
I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Wow. Or just absolutely smash through it. Not quite squeeze. Anything back here?
I can't count the number of meats and fish that have gone to rot in my pack. You'd think the smell would remind me.
Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
This place is so empty.
Malcolm, thank
there he is.
goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We're to be guided to our destination. Let's try to follow along.
You have my support.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, is that the door we just... Okay. She really doesn't like spiders. Seer's token.
We are to retreat then?
Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
'Tis as you say. The fiend unknown is the most perilous.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
I thought I was leading the way, but I suppose your whims take precedence.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
I think that's everything. Daytime.
I get the sense I wouldn't be here.
What am I supposed to do? Time to be heading.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I wonder what lies at its bottom.
We could do this now.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Another day. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Hi. Faring well, I hope. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here today. Intuition, I suppose. Say, you're not from round here, are you? Are you a traveler? Have you seen many places? How I envy you. This city is all I know. I long to learn more of the outside world, but Mother won't allow it. She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace walls. But that only makes me question her judgment all the more. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? They must be fraught with uncertainty, subject to harsh conditions. It seems unfair that I alone should be shielded from that reality. But listen to me waffling on. I almost forgot. Here, I brought more of the money I owe you. I should have the remainder ready by our next meeting. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Let's have a look then.
With what unread?
Should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles.
This? From tents to blankets, chairs to cooking pots, our camping kits have all you need for trips near and far. You'll not want to go anywhere without one. Okay, thanks for that.
Is our curious tale staged, where ventured a hero off left and off the page. He delved into a temple of baleful feature. Only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero drew his blade, unto him a demand was made. And who the asker? Why, the beast! An uncanny affair, to say the least. Yet there was no time for shock and dismay, as "Answer my riddle," did the fearsome thing say. The trickery was clear. To respond meant certain doom. But in the midst of his answer, he'd doubtless be consumed. So a mighty attack did our hero dispense, to conquer his foe and banish it thence. With a single strike was the towering beast repelled, to quail in fear at the mortal strength it beheld. Such is the legacy of Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Burton, which lives on to this day.
I could use a bit of this in quiet.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermont is our curious tale Aye, got some coin to spare your humble store. Much appreciated. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique.
As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
Shall we head there now? 'Twould save us having to make the trip again.
He delved into a temple of baleful
Well, we're supposed to be keeping an eye on this bit.
only to be confronted by a four-legged creature. But when our hero...
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. But it's clear this storytelling's got little to do with his wealth. So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be he's involved in something untoward, eh?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by...
I'm glad of any business in these troubled times.
I've naught to say to you.
Okay.
Gather round, treat
I'll
your
gather
ears
round
to a
again.
tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
That's a Seeker's token.
Now,
These really are hidden in the most unlikely places, aren't they?
A splendid discovery.
Ah, I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, that there came a flash of light.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did.
They're expensive arrows.
Always a pleasure.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
moments. How am I to be?
Need anything?
This is what I need to get in. None would dare enter Vermouth Castle without it. I need both, I guess, and I can't afford both.
Stop by again soon.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Gather round, gather round.
Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist. Have you found any of the items we...
Ooh. A ring imbued with power slightly boosts maximum health, maximum stamina, and the maximum amount of weight that the wearer can carry.
Just per
That's
chance. Do come
better
again.
than the one I've got on.
Welcome.
I've got on just a health on my right finger. Right hand. Boost maximum health. Maximum health, stamina, and weight. More likely to stagger and knock down foes. Nice.
Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
What's to do after that precious little time? Gather round, gather round.
Will nothing exciting ever happen here?
A dragon could attack.
Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Can you tell a different story?
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to
I've
soothe
already given
my
you
throat
100
with
gold.
a mug of ale.
Let's get moving, mate.
Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers
Serpent?
most
Okay,
fell.
this is a different story.
Our hero ventured into a shrine long enclosed, whereupon he found serpent and soldiers in battle opposed. Though to the soldiers' aid he would fain have leapt, unease overtook him, so behind a pillar he crept. And not a moment too soon, for there came a flash of light, ere the room filled with screams, soldiers wailing at their plight. Then the shrine grew deathly still, and our hero was all alone. For every last soldier had been transformed to stone.
Okay, basilisk.
Wary of his
Makes
foe,
sense.
and with presence of mind, the man
We spoke about the
crept up
harpy
to the
before,
pillar upon which 'twas entwined.
which we found.
Seeing his moment, he unsheathed his blade and brought the pillar low in a thundering cascade. The gloating serpent was caught by surprise, and with a pitiful hiss, 'neath the pillar it writhed. Till mustering swiftly the last
hell
of
was
its
that?
might, to the depths of the shrine did the monster take flight. Thus, with a wit as sharp as his sword was honed, did our hero put an end.
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Go on, have a look. Go on, have a look.
3,000. Ambivalent Rift Incense. Right, you can make them... What does ambivalent even mean? Ambivalent. Kind-hearted, calm, simple, straightforward. Ambivalent.
I'm just grateful to still be in business. Many thanks.
Level 29, that's not a bad level.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence, and in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number.
Now, listen close, as today I shall tell of a serpent with powers most fell. Our hero ventured into a shrine.
Welcome to the stop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews in...
Pass the time in the pub.
Gather round, gather
I feel like
round.
as soon as I do
Treat
that,
your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
he's gonna walk off.
And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you? Always a pleasure.
Yep. Oh, but there he is. Okay. Everybody act casual. Some fine gourds you have there, my friend.
I'm in no mood for talk.
We should not stand for unfair pricing practices. Why should beastrons be expected to pay more gold for the same wares? The merchants of Vermont have less integrity than a horde of goblins. What? Oh, I can't follow everyone. Am I supposed to chase that guy? Is that my shadow?
Mayhap I ought to ask around town. I feel more welcome here than any place else.
Does she need help?
Oh,
no, haven't got any.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Try and remember to try and talk to her. follow this guy. Where does that go?
What should I do?
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
I've somewhere to be.
Oh, it's not right.
Oh
It
my
doesn't make
God.
any sort of sense.
What?
The doctor examined him afore
walking
and
off.
said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet ever since he came here, he's only got...
I understand how you must feel. But you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your... However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as...
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as to...
All right, he stays. But pray, bring my son back...
I will look after him.
Okay, okay. Thank you for that.
This looks as good a place as any.
Just remember, I've somewhere to finish it tomorrow.
Nary a tale to be heard. I'll not hang
No, where has he gone?
That's something.
Oh, he's here, he's here.
I've needed a new skill.
Rejoice, my darling, for your Albert is returned.
Albert.
Welcome home, dear.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words. If there is a more fortunate fool in the city, I have yet to meet him.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer.
Is that it? He has a wife down here.
Walk into peril unprepared. It's been a hard day.
Watch the beggar. Okay.
Love waking up knowing anything not my kind of place. Interested in my wares?
Not game enough.
What makes a performance work up on the basics?
Go. To show for.
Interested in my wares?
You want something? Spit it out or piss off.
The hour's grown late. Hilda's going to have my hide.
Who's Hilda?
What should I get up to? Maybe I'll make myself scarce.
He's running.
Much more of this. Isn't there
I'd
anything
made
to
my
do?
bed. Now to lie in it.
My pockets jingle.
What should I do?
Would that I now had cause to draw steel.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
But not at the expense of my duty.
That's where I went earlier to get the Wakestone shot. Whoa, whoa,
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit, not far from here.
Perhaps we ought to go there first. What say you, Arisen?
Can't get in.
I've trained for this. I only pray my watch finishes without incident. Such life is a blessing. Wonder if anyone would notice if I'm mistraining.
I heard a rumour that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Quite, though no definitive records remain.
Have you business in Batal? Then you, good sir, will require an entry permit. Don't go thinking you can slip through the border checkpoint without one. Too many scoundrels are trying that of late. Trade twixt our nations may be on the upswing, but passage of regular civilians is still closely monitored. So, should you seek entry in future, I bid you take the proper channels.
Let's go talk to his wife then.
I don't know what to do.
Anything's better than this.
Oh, my joints have been aching some tortures of late.
I can't stand the sight of you. Go away.
Wow.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
What if I give you a gift?
That's kind of you. I've not the patience to deal with...